far do you press this? Because the next step is now the argument over inseparable operations. Are you familiar with that?
No, help me.
And that's the whole point. These are things that we've never preached on before. And in fact, the guy who wrote one of the primary books on it last year even says, I was looking for a subject for my dissertation and there was nothing on this because no one's written on it. Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden, the assertion is that
if you don't believe something that no one's ever written on, you're a heretic.
The only way to distinguish Father, Son, and Spirit is by procession and spiration. In other words, ad intra. Mm-hmm. There is no way to distinguish between Father, Son, and Spirit ad extra, because all ad extra operations are simply inseparable. That is, they are one operation. So when the Father speaks to the Son, that's not actually a distinction between the Father and the Son. And this one I'm really concerned about, because when you read Vidu is the guy who wrote the book on it. When you read his book, none of these guys have ever debated modalists. None of these guys have ever debated half the people I've debated. I don't see how they could, to be perfectly honest with you, because the complexity of the argumentation you'd have to present would be beyond understanding.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!